Hi, I'm Larry the Butcher. And it's time that we open up another box of craft beer. So we got Brew Box number 4. Well, this could be 5 too, I don't know. Let's see what's in this Brew Box. Which, as I mention all the time, I got as a Valentine's gift for my wife because no one's paying me and they're all my own. Definitely some beer in there. 2, 4, 6, 7. There's 9 types of beer in here. Brew Box, I love yous. Alright, let's see. We'll start with the Brook Brewing Company. Let's learn about the brewery. The team at Brook recognizes that great beer truly is a miracle of science, but that it also takes passion and dedication to quality and customer service and satisfaction to be a renowned leader within the craft brewing industry. A popular destination in Burlington, I work in Burlington, the Brook Brewing boasts a wide array of delicious and diverse small batch brews, from the Canadian classic Maple Porter to the Hop Happy award-winning Headstock IPA, and several thoughtful barrel-aged creations that will surely provide an unrivaled experience. So, I got 2 cans and a bottle. And I don't know. Let's start with the one on here. Continental Drift. That is a neat bottle. Can. It's a neat can. Although there's a sharp edge here. Never had that before. It almost looks, it's got that Guinness kind of a color to it. So, Belgian style pale ale. It's not like a Guinness. Let me read from the postcard. We utilize the spicy fruitiness of Belgian yeast and tropical dank resins of American hops to create a remarkably different take on the traditional pale ale. Aromas of wet grass and fresh herbs give way to a slightly tart and dry body with a refreshing sweetness on the back end. This beer truly demonstrates the importance of yeast in creating a beer's flavor and is excellent when compared next to our naughty neighbor. Maybe that's a beer? I don't have a naughty neighbor. So there's that one. Behold, the high-flying, heavy-handed, Malevolent Black Imperial IPA. Okay. We don't actually wish you harm, but our Malevolent Imperial Black IPA will assault your taste buds with reckless abandon. Evil might be represented in its black color. Alcohol is definitely there, but Simcoe, Columbus, and Amarillo hops have been used to a disturbing amount to give the flavor and aroma in this behemoth Imperial Black IPA. You have been warned, it's got 10% alcohol. Holy, that's wine territory. Ingredients: water. I'm gonna, like, the bottle, the can is really cool, but you got a space here where you could have had a naughty Facebook logo or naughty Twitter logo. Enjoy as soon as possible. Do not age or else. It's been here a couple months. And finally, Brook Brewing Company pilot project. Uncommon Element. Uncommon Element. Using Brettanomyces yeast, a wild yeast known for creating funky flavors and aroma. This is a whole new take on a traditional West Coast pale ale. Aromas of barnyard and cut hay with a crisp, light-bodied flavor. Notes of stone fruit, apricot, peach, and nectarine on the tongue. With our Burlington facility recently converted to an all-sour facility, you can be sure that this is the first of many to come. Yeah, well, I won't pass judgment, okay? I haven't tried any of them yet. They're not in the fridge. So, we have Block 3. Made in prison. Probably not. I don't think you're allowed to drink in prison. From humble beginnings, Block 3 Brewing Company began as a group of friends sharing their love for great beer and has since grown into a renowned brewery in St. Jacobs. Now, if you're from Canada and if you're from Ontario and you know St. Jacobs, it's Amish country. They don't drink. So it's kind of an ironic place where they're at. The brewers pour solid year-round offerings and inspire rational brews and continue to remind the craft community that great things come in small batches. They have 3 beers here. And actually their bios are pretty short because all 3 are right here. Normally you only get 2. Which one we got? Hashtag. It's the first one with a hashtag in its name. And it's, wow. It's almost like it's printed on the bottle, but it's not. Okay, so this one is called Beer Pun. Actually, it's called hashtag Beer Pun. Belgian wit beer brewed with orange peel and coriander. Notes are wheat, citrus, orange, and coriander. Well, orange over grapefruit. I'm kind of like, that'll be interesting. Block 3. And here's how you tell that they're from Block 3. And after hashtag Beer Pun, I guess you need to join a 3-ring circus. Ha! See what I did there? A pale, high alcoholic beer created by the monks in Belgium. Well, no. Sweet malt with slight biscuit, and light hop finish. So, maybe I'll show the alcohol content on the rest of them. This one has an alcohol content of 8.9%. Not as much as Malevolent. Finally, from Block 3. Oh, this is a frightening label. Oh my god, you're not going to be able to unsee this. Okay, you ready? Nude on a weekday. That is sexy, sexy, sexy not. Nude on a weekday. Imperial Session IPA. So really, just an IPA. This is hopped with Citra Mosaic and Sriracha Ace. Notes of citrus, fruit, with a little lemon and some bitterness. So I'm guessing the citrus in this is grapefruit. Block 3. Now, the Innocente Brewing Company. Waterloo's, another one from Waterloo. This is like the 3rd one from Waterloo. Waterloo's rising craft brewery artfully engineers some truly unique beers. Founder Steve Innocente's mastery of biochemistry means each bottle is brewed with an unmatched precision. You're invited to sip some of his science projects. Well, I can't really tell what the name of this is just by looking at the bottle. Because in big letters you have batch 4. But here, Cherry Saison. So, I don't know if batch 4 is the 4th batch they've made of this, or if that's like a secondary name for the brewery. So, and then I guess that's the logo on the side of the bottle, and then there's the logo on the cap. And like, why aren't they both the same? It's the hell out of me. It's a 500 ml bottle, 5.9% alcohol, so a little heavy for. It's not as bad as Malevolent, but so Cherry Saison. This beer is so new that we didn't have it in time to prepare a tasting note. Talk about fresh. Well, it's been here for 2 months, so it's nothing. But you know what? I'll look forward to this one as well. So I'm confused here, guys. Steve Innocente. It's the first time I've actually called out an owner. You've got. Okay, here. Look what you got here. You've got that logo there, okay? Which is kind of cool. I kind of like that. And then you have this logo on that beer cap, okay? And then I go to Innocente. Irish red. It's an Irish. Innocente. Irish red ale. Okay, it's a cool bottle. But you have that logo, which is that logo, and not that logo. Pick one. Just one. How many Ford logos do you see? Just one. How many Apple logos do you see? Just one. How many IBM logos? Just one. How many Hustler logos? Just one. Okay, to the beer. A true representation of a classic Irish style. Deep ruby red color and tan heads lead to distinct malty roasty note. Rich caramel and roasted malt flavors fade to a clean dry finish. 5.2% alcohol. I'm really looking for, as a Guinness drinker, you know, another Irish beer is something I'll very much enjoy. And finally, see, you're doing it again. Like, there is no logo on the side here. You got that one, which is what the other two have. So, are you going between design companies? Bottled, you know, one thing I'll give you props for. Bottled on date. May 30th. Conscious. This scandalous mix of Australian Galaxy and Ella hops produces a heavy-duty, late-hopped ale with notes of citrus, mango, and melon, bathed in hints of pine and bubblegum undertones. Not meant for the faint of heart. A long and intensely bitter experience. Just what I want to hear! So, it's an American IPA, again, like I said in another video, an American IPA. They're called India Pale Ales. So it would be an American Pale Ale. Wouldn't it? I haven't made any beer myself yet. That's coming, but I haven't made any yet. With 5.7% alcohol. So, I have one. Let's get this all. Let's do it all artsy-fartsy. So there you have it, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different distinct beers that we're all going to get to discover together. So, I'm going to tell you guys, not that I'm an expert, but, you know, the Brew Box does a great job making these cards, and they've got a pretty good presence on Facebook and Twitter and on the other parts of the interwebs. But, you know, where can I find out more about your beer? Where can I, if I live in Hamilton and your beer is being made in Kingston, and I got it in my Brew Box, how on earth am I going to find another bottle? You have nothing on here, on any of these, to tell me where I can go get more. And the idea is to make more, to make more. You know what I mean? There was a beer where I actually went out and said that you should read Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk. And you guys should all fucking read Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk. Okay? Join his YouTube channel, share. You guys will probably benefit from it all. You guys are probably experts at making these styles of beer. And I'm nowhere near that. But when it comes to posting stuff on the internet and following the guys that are making more successful people, go look up Gary Vaynerchuk. Like, comment down below, subscribe. Buttons like right there, I think. This reverses because this is my right hand and it's showing me left. We'll see you later. That is sexy, sexy, sexy not.